Keep turning it off. Just touch the screen.
Oh, yeah. Wait. I guess not.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Maybe not. I know mine of course, mine's not a new phone either.
Do you
It's
have
an older one.
iPhone?
No, it's a,
Android?
it's a, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But when you're filming, you can touch the screen. It'll actually take a picture while you're filming. But anyway, I got a late start on it. And so I had like stuff 45 minutes of talking into 20 minutes because we got that late of a start. So I had to leave things out during the tour. I hate to do that, but we had no choice. But we got done in here. I left the story out about seeing somebody hanging there. People seeing, had claimed they've seen somebody hanging there. Left that story out. We got finished in here, went out in the main part to finish the tour, and a lady looks at that window and she hollered at me. She goes, "There's a lady laying on the floor in the jail cell."
Whoa.
So I came in real quick, and as I was coming through the door, she was stumbling out, and I set her down on the shelf there and asked her if she was okay. She goes, "Yeah, I'm fine now." Kind of a little bit of shaking, and I says, "Well, what happened?" She goes, "I don't know." She was standing in the jail cell, and all of a sudden it just felt like the floor dropped out from under me. I collapsed, and then I couldn't breathe. Well, when you hang somebody, what do? They drop. If it doesn't snap their neck at the end of the rope, they suffocate to death.
Sure.
So I thought it was kind of interesting that it happened there, due to the claims of seeing somebody hanging there. Plus, it happened on the night. I didn't say nothing about it. Could a spirit been angry and took it out on her because I left that story out?
You didn't give them their credit.
Or maybe she was sensitive enough to feel the residual energy from it, and it affected her in that way. It's hard to say. It was just interesting that it all happened at that moment. First time Ghost Adventures was here, Zach was in here provoking, saying, "It's the portal to hell. Why don't you come on up out of the ground and get us?" And right after he said that, he got 3 scratches down the center of his back, which symbolizes the demonic knocking of the Trinity. And he was standing right here when that happened. And now we're there. Then we have the Stairway to Nowhere. Some people like to call it the Stairway to Heaven. The stairs go right up into the ceiling and stop. Well, back during Prohibition days, there was a trapdoor at the top of the steps. When the place would get raided, they'd come down through the trapdoor, run down the steps, out through the basement, and get away. In reverse, they brought the illegal alcohol up the river, through the basement, up the steps, and everybody got pretty well plastered. It's been long since sealed off, but if you were still able to go through there right now, you'd be surprised on the guys with their stuff hanging out, because you'd end up in the middle of the men's restroom.
Okay.
Back in the day, that's where the main office was. But people have claimed they've heard footsteps run down the steps and past them. There'd be nobody there making the sound. Tonight you would hear footsteps, because people are walking around upstairs. The bar's open. This is when the bar's closed. You know there's nobody there, and you're actually hearing them coming down the steps, not walking around above the steps.
Gotcha.
And of course, since we have the Stairway to Heaven here, they have the Gateway to Hell here.
The gateway to hell.
This is the well. It has been capped, 1 for safety reasons, 2 to keep the river from flooding up into the basement, and 3 to keep people out because the tunnel still runs out to the river. But it's a 14-foot drop straight down underneath that cap.
Oh, wow.
That's where they dumped the blood and the guts and everything when the slaughterhouse was open. When the slaughterhouse closed, this is where they were dumping their offerings and sacrifices when they were doing satanic